For more update, please subscribe Gossip America News YouTube channel and press the bell button. Despite being a mainstay of the Bravo lineup, certain seasons of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills were superior to others. There have been 12 seasons of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, however some are superior to others. Season 12 continued the turmoil from Season 11, with the women fretting over Erika Jayne's actions and legal troubles. The cast of RHOBA Season 13 should promote a fresh start, but it will be interesting to watch how the most recent season does in terms of entertaining. It's time to rate the best and worst seasons of RHOBH because the Season 13 premiere is soon. With Kyle Richards as the show's longest-running housewife, she's often at the center of the drama as an instigator or a supporter, such as Kyle's fallout with Mauricio allegedly taking center stage in Season 13. And while Kyle has had plenty of housewives join her clique over the years, that didn't mean that each season was binge-worthy. Some seasons flop due to casting adjustments or lack of storylines. Which seasons are best and worst? There were many questions ahead of the Season 10 trailer of RHOBH with the additions of Denise Richards and Garcelle Beauvais. Garcelle made her presence known and held herself with grace around the ladies, which can be hard to do for housewives during their first season. All eyes were on Denise throughout her second season, thanks to a cheating scandal that revolved around her and ex-housewife Brandi Glanville. However, when the attention wasn't on Denise, the drama surrounded Sutton and her issues with the notoriously unlikable Dorit Kemsley and former RHOBH cast member Teddi Mellencamp. The did they or didn't they questions that surrounded Denise and Brandi made the season successful. Season 11 was one of the most dramatic seasons in RHOBH history. It was a season when fans learned about the real Erika Girardi instead of her stage persona Erika Jayne. With Denise Richards gone, all eyes were on Erika when she announced she was divorcing her husband of 20 years, Tom Girardi. More than that, her fellow housewives learned of the multiple lawsuits that came her way through her divorce. Aside from Erika's divorce, what made Season 11 so juicy was the conflict she had with Sutton Stracke. Season 11 was also the first season for Crystal Kung Minkoff and Kathy Hilton. In Season 6, Kim Richards opted to be a friend of the series instead of a full-time housewife, as did Brandi Glanville. To fill their absence, Bravo introduced Erika Jayne and Catherine Edwards. Including Erika was beneficial because she had a unique lifestyle, marriage, and career. Catherine, on the other hand, came off as dull. Meanwhile, one of the most controversial fights in RHOBH history occurred in Season 6. As Yolanda Haddad's mysterious illness worsened, Lisa Rinna suggested that she had Munchausen syndrome, a syndrome where a person falsified an illness for attention. The season painted Lisa Rinna as a villain, and Yolanda didn't return for Season 7. Season 5 welcomed Lisa Rinna and Eileen Davidson as new housewives after removing Joyce and Carlton from Season 4. In addition, Brandi felt transformed after moving her kids into a bigger home. Yolanda and Kyle were going through the same struggles regarding their kids going away to college, and Kim Richards was still having a difficult time with sobriety. One of the more memorable moments of the season was Eileen's poker party. Kim was acting irrationally, which had all the ladies tense and concerned over her well-being with drugs and alcohol. The Amsterdam trip proved catastrophic for Kim, Lisa Rinna, and Eileen, and Kim left the show after this season. Season 2 was a fan favorite for many reasons. Season 1's cast returned, and Dana Wilkie's presence as a friend was iconic. In the season, Lisa Vanderpump was excited as she planned her daughter's wedding. Brandi's introduction as a friend had some of the ladies on edge, and Taylor Armstrong and Russell Armstrong's marriage was on the cover of tabloids. Between the divorce rumors and the everyday drama between the ladies, Season 2 had no shortage of entertainment and wonder, making it one of the best seasons in the franchise. Season 9 was longtime cast member Lisa Vanderpump's final season, but it also welcomed Denise Richards. Denise was a massive signing for RHOBH as she was close friends with a few women, was a well-known actress, and had a dramatic relationship with Charlie Sheen. Most of Season 9 revolved around Puppygate. After Dorit returned a dog she adopted from Vanderpump Dogs, Lisa went after Dorit with full force. What followed were accusations in the press and horror stories about Dorit's character. Teddi was also involved with Puppygate, which was her biggest storyline yet. But by the end of the season, Lisa realized she had no one on her side and left the series. The first 3 seasons of RHOBH were some of the best. Brandi finally got her diamond, Camille left the series and returned as a friend, and Yolanda signed on full-time. The inclusion of Yolanda was massive because it brought fans into her world with famed producer and songwriter David Foster. Meanwhile, Taylor was still grieving over losing her estranged husband and trying to get life on track. It was an emotional season filled with highs and lows, making it a great one. Nothing beats the first season of RHOBH. With all the ladies being familiar with each other in one way or another, they all meshed perfectly for reality TV. One of the most talked about episodes of the series, The Dinner Party from Hell, was part of season 1. The first season also proved that just because things looked flashy on the outside didn't mean all was well behind closed doors. Camille admitted she and Kelsey were divorcing, Taylor was in a declining marriage, and Lisa's houseguest, Cedric, was using her for fame. It had all the makings of reality TV genius. Season 12 wrapped up in October 2022 and was disappointing. The cast remained the same from season 11, with the introduction of Garcelle's friend Cherie Zampino, but it wasn't enough to save the season. The drama revolved around Erica's fall from grace and Dorit's recovery after being robbed at gunpoint. Longtime housewife Lisa Rinna left after this season. Yolanda and Catherine Edwards did not return for season 7, but newbie Dorit took their place. Eden Sassoon signed on to be a friend of the series, but her addition to the group was a flop. She couldn't handle the heat in certain situations with Lisa Rinna. Dorit stirred the pot right away after the drama between her and Erica occurred, which followed her for most of the season. The drama continued when the housewives traveled to Hong Kong for a cast trip, but this season didn't pack the same punch as others. Eileen departed after season 7 but returned as a friend in season 8, with Teddy taking her place. Even though Teddy lasted 3 seasons, many fans questioned her relevance to the ladies and the show. The one housewife Teddy got along with was Kyle, which didn't make for an authentic group, which she didn't spend much time with the other women. As for the other housewives, Lisa Rinna focused on being the mom of 2 aspiring model daughters. Erica was writing a memoir, and Dorit and Lisa Vanderpump butted heads over the villain role. In season 4, Taylor, Adrienne Maloof, and Camille Grammer left the series as full-time housewives. In their place, Carlton Gebbia and Joyce Giraud had their first season, but this casting choice didn't hit home. Kyle Richards even likes to pretend that season 4 never happened. This season, Kyle and Carlton battled throughout the series based on Kyle's remarks on Carlton's home, religion, and lifestyle. The women's trip to Puerto Rico was supposed to be a time to connect and bond, but it was a disaster riddled with cheating rumors and LVP drama. Because Carlton and Joyce were a casting mistake, RHHOBH Season 4 lacked connection and authenticity. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Gossip America News YouTube channel for more update news.